A very warm welcome. You're watching Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United States. This is our special and continuous rolling coverage of Prime Minister visiting the United States. And to begin with, those are the latest live visuals that we're bringing to you of Prime Minister Narendra Modi arriving in New York City. This is St. Andrews Base, where the Indian Prime Minister has arrived. Remember, Prime Minister Modi left for the United States today in the morning, early morning of Tuesday. This is a 3-day visit for the Indian Prime Minister, and he is now finally in New York City. Important to highlight that this is the first stop for the Indian Prime Minister. He will soon be following up this visit with a visit to Washington, D.C. Remember, the first visit that Prime Minister Modi, the first event that he will be attending will be that of the International Yoga Day, which will be led by, or rather fronted by, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's quickly bring in our managing editor, Zakka Jacob, who's in fact in New York City right now, and he's been covering this entire visit of the Prime Minister for us. Zakka, a very good morning to you. Good afternoon, rather. This is midday now as Prime Minister has arrived. I want to know, because you were earlier there at Times Square, what has been the sentiment like for especially the Indian American community there? What should we now expect after Prime Minister, in fact, lands?
So it's we're here at the Lotte Hotel, the Lotte New York Palace, where the Prime Minister will be staying. He's expected to arrive in the next hour or so. I believe you have the pictures of him landing in JFK. It would take about half an hour to 45 minutes to drive up here. He'll be staying here at the Lotte Palace, where he will be meeting a group of eclectic people. I believe Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, will be meeting him today. He'll also be meeting with some Nobel laureates, some folks from the film world. So he's going to have a series of meetings from about 4 o'clock local time. It's closer to 1 o'clock local time right now. So from about 4 till about 7:38, those are going to be his engagements today. All of these are going to be private conversations that he'll be having with these various folks. We might get some pictures via agencies. But tomorrow is the big day here in New York, because for Prime Minister Modi will be leading the Yoga Day celebrations. That's going to be a little further down on the east side at the UN headquarters, which is at Turtle Bay. At the North Lawns, he will be leading the Yoga Day celebrations. Remember, in 2015, a year after he became Prime Minister, the United Nations declared Yoga Day on the 21st of June, International Day of Yoga. And it's the first time that the Prime Minister will be leading those Yoga Day celebrations at the UN headquarters building. Like I said, it's a short drive from here on the east side in Midtown Manhattan. And then right after that, he will leave for Washington, D.C., where again he'll be meeting with a group of CEOs and business leaders, thought leaders, and so on. Tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night, he will have a private dinner, which the Bidens will be hosting for him. And then, of course, on Thursday will be the big state visit. The morning part, the first half, will see the ceremonial welcome. It'll have the military band playing, a 21-gun salute. Then they will have the delegation-level talks and the one-on-one talks, followed by a working lunch. So that's going to be in the morning half of Thursday. And in the evening will be the state banquet, which, of course, the Bidens will be hosting for Prime Minister. I just want to show our viewers, if my cameraman Ravinder can just take out what the pictures here are. A few people have gathered, some of them from India, we are told. Some of them have come from different parts of the United States. You can see them wearing traditional Indian attire. There's a lot of dancing happening as well. So clearly for them, this is something that they've been looking forward to, the state visit. Remember, the Prime Minister has been to the United States about 6 times since 2014, but it's the first time that he is getting the highest level diplomatic honor, as it were, that any U.S. administration can give. And you can see
there's a lot of euphoria and excitement.
I believe some of these folks have come from India. Some of them have come from different parts of the United States. Some of them have come by plane, some by train. 2-3 hours. I believe one lady was there who took a 9-hour train all the way from the west side and came down here to Madison Avenue to the Lotte Hotel just to meet Prime Minister Modi. So clearly it's an atmosphere of celebration, no doubt. People here, like I said, have come in large numbers. There are about 1,000 people or so. If we can go back to those pictures there, you can see how they are in a bit of a celebratory mood. The main diaspora event will happen in Washington. That's going to happen on Friday evening. That's going to be at the Reagan Building. Here in New York, like I said, once he lands, after about a couple of hours, from 4 o'clock local time, he'll be meeting with CEOs and Nobel winners and so on, economists. And then, of course, tomorrow will be the Yoga Day celebrations.
Right,
But, you can
Zakka,
see
Zakka, can
young
you
and
hear me?
old, how people have come from near and far. Some of them even young kids,
Right.
just a few months old babies, a mother of two coming in a perambulator. Ma'am,
Right.
these two, you've come with both your children. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Long Island, 66 exit.
All right, so how long? It's take a couple of hours to get here?
Yeah, in train more than 2 hours. Yeah.
And you've come with your two little children. Are they also here to see Modi ji?
Yeah, Veda and Arya. Yeah.
Veda and Arya.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Exited.
Do you know who is Modi ji?
Yes.
You do?
See, PM Modi ji. I love you, Modi ji.
You can see how young and old have come here to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. Some of them, of course, will be going inside the hotel and they will have a chance to meet with the Prime Minister.
Right.
But like I said, you can see the atmosphere here is almost celebratory. People are singing, they're dancing. And that, of course, is in keeping with how it's been during the past visits of the Prime Minister as well.
Zakka, can you hear me?
I think this is a traditional folk dance that's being performed by some of the individuals who have gathered here.
Zakka, do copy
And for
if you
them,
can
of
hear
course,
me.
these are exciting times. Like I said, the Prime Minister has come here 6 times before, but this is the first time that he'll be getting a state visit. So we're at this place. It's on the intersection between Madison Avenue and West 50th Street in New York, in Midtown Manhattan. And the Prime Minister will be spending, as soon as he arrives here, he will be spending some time here at the hotel, meeting with CEOs and thought leaders and others. And then, of course, tomorrow, like I said, will be the main leg of his New York visit, which is that he will be taking part in the International Yoga Day celebrations.